After that defeat against my Oshi, I started looking back at my different games. This was played on this other site, and his rating went down since then, but at the time he was a non-provisional 1500. And yeah, I have the data right here. And if we were to look at the review here, oh god. And this video, this follow-up video is just to like prove that I wasn't making it up when I said I actually beat a non-provisional 1500. Yeah, he played a Black Mustang defense, which I have no clue why he did that, but I just stuck with the King's Indian attack because at the time this was working so well. At the time this was working so well, so I just stuck to it. Oh, right. At the time, I wasn't aware that, well, I was aware, but I forgot that I was supposed to castle in 4 moves. Yeah, this is what led to the, it should have been the castling. God. Bishop g2, and then you were supposed to castle here. What would he have said if, yeah, there we go. It should have been this. I don't know why the computer recommends this, but whatever. BD2. I should have castled long before, but this is how I used to play the King's Indian attack back in the day. Yeah, we finally have the King's Indian attack position. It doesn't really matter what black does because King's Indian attack is a system. It's a variant of the King's Indian defense, but King's Indian attack is obviously for white, and yeah, you're trying to form this similar structure, and this is how you end up. H6. I don't know what he was thinking there. Rook e1. Classic King's Indian attack move. Knight h7. I don't know what he was just doing there. Knight f1. Yeah, this is another classic King's Indian attack maneuver. At the time I didn't know this was a thing, but this is one of the main key ideas of the King's Indian attack. You reroute the knight here, and you push the pawn either here or here, and then you reroute the knight here, and then like I'm pretty sure you actually, yeah, that opens up this, that opens up this, so you have that available if you reroute the knight like this, and then you obviously have sometimes instead of the rook being moved here, you would have the queen point down this direction, but there's that. I mean, if the knight gets maneuvered this way, we can launch the queen here. That's another game plan too. And the basic idea of the King's Indian attack is to just bring all of the pieces to the king's side. And I know for a fact that I didn't talk about it in the previous videos, but this diagonal right here, oh god damn it, this diagram oh, sorry, this diagonal right here, you can actually win a free rook this way. So I knew that was a major theme to keep in mind. And there we go. He pushes the knight. That leaves your pawn free to capture. Oh. I wouldn't have seen this move, because if I were to take, the pawn takes, and then that's not even an ideal trade. And the bishop can take as well. If I were to move the knight, I would rather move it here, just so that you can like somehow figure out a way to like reroute the knight. Well, you would have to get rid of this pawn, but if that pawn went there, you could have like rerouted the knight this way and like started doing some stuff. Maybe reroute it here and then reroute it here, and then you get him with this queen take. But there's also checking opportunities there, I guess. I wouldn't take that one. Okay. Let's see what would have happened if I pressed this move. Is it better? Oh, why is it taking so long? We'll find out later. Castles. He didn't see the pawn hanging there, which is, well, no, the pawn was not hanging there because it's defended by the bishop. But then there's the bishop can just take, and that's right, and then it just wins the knight. Wow, lots of blunders and mistakes. It looks like he just played like a very, yeah, it looks like he just blundered an awful lot for a 1500, which is a little he still didn't see the thing there. You mean I wasn't supposed to take? Oh, I was supposed to take the knight. Right. How's the bishop take a mistake? Oh, because free knight. Kicking the bishop, inaccuracy. Well, he got himself out of danger. Knight 1h2 again. This is another classic King's Indian attack move. e4. I don't even know what to think about. There was a check? Wait, there was a check? Knight takes f3 check. Oh, he could have checked, but he didn't see. Wouldn't I take with the bishop? Why wouldn't I take with the bishop? If I were here, why wouldn't I take with the bishop? Is that bad? I'll never find out. a4. Yeah, there was no way I could have. Oh, I did make the right move. I take c4 from here. Oh, that was an inaccuracy as well. There was a lot of back and forth in this game. Queen e2. bishop takes h6. Why is that the best move? Why is that the best move? Why is that the best move? Because like that just loses the bishop. That just loses the bishop, no? How does that how does that win the pawn? You lose the bishop in exchange for pawn. Takes. Why would he not take here? Because like if he's here, that just he can just take, and that's a free bishop. That's a free bishop. And it also stops this. It also stops this. So how's that? What? Can you just do that and then if we were to go through all the trades, yeah, it's still black advantage. Why is this not? How is this the move? How is this the move? How is this the move? Because if he just goes here, oh, because the queen can just, and he can't do anything with it with this pawn. He can't do anything with this pawn. He can't just. Well, I guess there's this. Well, I guess there's this. Because like, or this. Because if I check and then he can take, so that's not gonna work. So he can, so I guess he can just defend with the king, but the knight doesn't have any safe squares. Well, there's this, but he just take. At this point, I could just. At this point, I could just like. Can't I just take the knight for free? What happens if I don't take the? Okay, let's see what happens if I. Yeah. Okay. Let's say I hit retry. Oh, right. You have to move this to open the knight. Okay. I don't know what went down there, but rook a d1 could have just tried it. Well, that's not necessarily the case because I was eyeing on this. I was eyeing on the queen, so that's not necessarily. Oh, but then he can take. So that was also unhelpful. Well, I was able to bait the guy. H4. If he checks here, I can just take back with the queen, and then probably this battery is going to, nope, probably this battery would have been like super useful. We could just like land here. Wait, hold on, what would have happened if, what would have happened if we just, here, let's have him play a random move. What would he play? Let's have him play something like this. What would happen if I check? Is there anything that can, like... He can block with the rook, he can block with the bishop. He can block with the rook, he can block with the bishop. The blocking with the bishop isn't going to help much. He has this escape square, and he has that. I mean, he could just try to with a pawn like this, but that would just lead him to... No, if I... what happened if I... I don't know about this one. Knight e6, okay. g5. H4 was a mistake. I don't know why that's a mistake, but... H takes g5. Okay, so he clearly played the best move there. H takes g5. Yeah, at this point I was trying to like open up this area to like launch the pieces from here, but yeah, at the time I thought I was actually supposed to push pawns in front of the king, but over time I learned that I wasn't supposed to do that. Knight takes g5. Knight takes g5. And the traits are just happening here. I could have won a bishop doing that. Oh, because check. Oh, because check. There's that. Bishop takes h3. The best move is to just go there. Queen c4 check. Yeah, this is where I actually start to like fight back, but I could have just taken the piece for free. But I saw this check, I didn't realize I could have just taken the piece for free. King h8. And then f takes c3. I could have just taken it with a rook. Oh. Bishop g4. Leaves the bishop without defenders. Oh gosh. I could just even take the bishop for free, no? King f2. I don't know why I played king f2 here. Oh right, I was actually starting to like eye on this file, so I wanted to move the king out of the way. Nice e5. Yeah, he got greedy and wanted to win the queen, but I had this check. And then from here it's like he can take. Yeah, this is the mate in 3 sequence. Rook h1 check, bishop h3, rook takes h3 check, bishop queen h4 check, rook takes h4 check. And that would have been checkmate right there. So he got greedy, and that wouldn't have done anything. Gosh, I genuinely thought that I was playing pretty like well against this guy, but he was, as it turns out, we were just both making like nonsensical blunders and everything. Oh gosh. Ugh. I don't even feel good about this win anymore.